so many people and gives Dao and On so much time and room to kind of do whatever they want. So let's see if 9Z has gone ahead and wisened up to that, though, because they have played each other 2 times in the past, and OG has came out on top both times. Maybe third time is the charm for them.
Maybe, right? We'll take a look at that. And now with that being said, we'll take a look at one of the best phones out there, the Realme 15 Pro, our official gaming phone, built for performance, made for gaming. Now, smooth, cool, and reliable, just the way that esports demands. If you're ready to level up, get yours now and feel the difference.
Absolutely. Look at the difference here in the mid lane. We see 3 players on the side of OG trying to get this wave pushed in and get that priority, and they are able to go ahead and succeed. When immediately gets to level 2, and he's on the move here, looking to immediately run bottom, apply some pressure, help out On. Level 1 is pretty even on both sides here, though, but they are opting to help different lanes here, right? OG trying to focus more on the bot lane, whereas it looks like Moon is opting to, invade some of Ogren's jungle and try to put Dao behind.
Yeah, definitely. I think you need to slow down the growth of Dao. For now, An has been made secure, right? His farm has been secured so far. They will try to go in. The flash committed. Oh, potential first blood. Nice catch. And Leffy makes it out with a sliver of health. And even with the flash, they still get it. So OG, when survives, has to give his life for sure. He does not make it out. Wait, there's no one else. Okay, he will make it out. So 9Z Global have a response. A little shy at this point because OG still have the better of that trade.
Wen was so close to getting out there, barely doing enough damage. Camper Saber there with that skill 2, skill 1 combo. If Wen got a little bit more healing, probably from Peace Mode, he might have been able to out heal it. But decent play overall. Definitely going to set Leffy a bit behind as OG sets up that dive.
True. Now, is it going to be a very big deficit? Not at this point, right? I feel OG definitely still has it in them to be able to look for more because they need to provide space. You cannot get Leffy and give him the chance to be ahead. And here we go. That's the big burst. When is going to be taken down? And this is a start of a great situation for the side of 9Z Global. Arrow lands with the stun. Actually gets his hands on the win RJ. But because they have the numbers advantage, it does not matter. And OG, they suffer at the hands of 9Z Global.
Once again, teams are identifying their early game weakness to the Yuan, right? Before you get that level 4, you are very, very susceptible. And right there, one combo ends Wen's Yuan there. They are able to tick into level 4 now, but teams are going to have to go forward, try to minimize the casualties of the Yuan early game, kind of where it's really the weakest.
Yeah, and look at this rotation by, Moon. They try to set up onto Keka as well. Keka will have to expend his ultimate just to run away. Truth Mantra now going to be on cooldown. In the meantime, OG, they go on 3-on-1. Is it going to be enough damage? The save comes in from Capo as well. And here comes the turnaround. Potential 9Z Global to win in the team fight. Moon catches a knockup onto 2 different members, but Dao does have the lifesteal. And for now, OG and 9Z Global just trading blows.
And then in the bot lane, we see Long and Hou-Yi there going at each other there. Long actually opting to use the ultimate aggressively to try and get the solo kill as On goes in and backs up. But lots of fighting all throughout the match there. I'm surprised no one actually went down in either fights.
I mean, they're just squeezing for space, right? And even though 9Z Global had a little bit of a goal lead, look, it's now wrestled back into the control of OG once again.
Yeah, it's not often we see OG get behind on gold early game, and it's not for long either, right? As they go ahead and catch back up, even though they're down 2 kills, they actually got the gold lead here so far.
Yep, they have to try. I mean, they did try on the side of 9Z Global to go for a push there, but here comes the flank, the back on the side of 9Z Global, not looking too good. Arrow not going to hit the mark, but a nice 3-man catch by Mugen. They know that this is not the actual target, but the 4-minute mark Pirate is here. This is where the true challenge is, and right now it is low. It's going to be spined by the side of Dao. Nice catch, and it's Sick that gets taken down. One of the big winning conditions for the side of 9Z Global going to be out at the same time. They do get on. Nice catch by the side of 9Z Global, but they need more damage, and more damage is not going to be apparent because OG, they take the lead, they take the kills as well. Moon and Leffy left with the side of 9Z Global, and the Crimson Golem is a reward for winning the team fight on the side of OG.
Here we go. OG is going ahead and getting that lead here that they're known for there. They just find these spots, right? So while all that was happening on the bottom side of the Tyrant, Keke was just sitting in that bush waiting for Sick to walk past. The second he walked past, he gets a combo on him and ends the fight before it even begins.
And you know, it just gets worse. OG, they get another kill onto Moon as well, and the potential dive. Once again, Kirka does have flash. He does have his truth mantra, and this could be a big situation. Kirka with the catch as well. Two members taken instantly as OG. They wrestle back control, but now they look to dominate on the side of 90 Global. Capo Saber does not have his passive. He will take a fall, and the T2 now under pressure. They don't even get a kill on the Dada.
This is just like Twisted Minds versus LM, right? A second ago, they were only down 1,000 gold, and then immediately cascading plays happen. They lose a little bit here, lose a little bit there, lose the Tyrant, lose the Azure Golem, lose the Crimson Golem, 2 towers, and before you know it, in about a span of a minute, they are down 5,000 gold now.
Yep. Look, it's so scary. This potential on OG, they know exactly when to group up, right? And these little edges of fights, limit pushing, has really put OG in a spectacular position. Now has a level lead against his counterpart Leffy. At the same time, if you take a look at Dao Dao, he is 2 levels ahead of Sick, which means he is at least 3 levels ahead of the lowest member. On the side, once again, Moon getting caught out. No stun available just yet. They will commit the flash. 2-man catch, and it could be the life of Moon. A godlike coming out for the side of Dao Dao as OG looking so clean once again.
OG just has full control over 9ZG's jungle, and this is how it starts and kind of ends, right? They go ahead and take every bit of farm away from them and don't let them get anything. Sick is desperately trying to clean his jungle before they get a chance here to go ahead and take it out here. Sick trying to, you know, maybe make a cheeky play on the Keke there, and then realizing, hold on a second, we are not in the position to get any solo kills here, and opts to go ahead and back away.
Exactly. It's like always fighting with a deficit that falls out the unending sorrow from the side of Wen. But here comes a turn around. Nice knockup on the back line. They get the duo to the death, but it is not OG that has been caught. It is 90 Global. And for now, pressure coming in from both sides, mid as well as the bottom T3. This should be a lot of damage coming down structurally on the back lines. Leffy wants to push them back. Not going to be available. OG understand the risk that they're taking. Will back off for now. And Skyfall, unfortunately, committed but cancelled by WinRJ.
Absolutely here. We see OG usually with this composition at this point in the game, they have something like the Gudo to help them siege. They need to play it a little bit slower this game, right? They don't have as much siege potential. So they go ahead and just try and prod at the tower 1 or 2 ways at the time. See Liangpo trying to tank up as much as possible. Ooh, Sick getting caught out there right in front of this tower and gets executed.
Yep, beautiful ultimate coming in from An, right? The Burning Sun arrow, burning more than just lives here, burning the opportunity of a comeback from the side of 90 Global. Now OG have complete control of the jungle, and this half of the map on the side of 90 Global, the T3 on that mid side going to be put under pressure as well. Defenses crumbling as 90 Global looking for an opening.
There we go. They sneak the bottom tower as well as the middle tower here, and it's just 8 minutes in, and look at that gold, 20,000 to 28,000 for side of OG. Even though this is the second team, second seed here in the KMW, OG's making them really work for it.
Yep, this one's a bit tough. WinRJ on the backlines on his own. At the same time, too much damage coming in. They get the shutdown onto An, but it's not enough because the comeback is available for the side of OG. They take down WinRJ and Sick as well. Chasing in Capo Saber in the middle of 3 very tanky members, but also they have the damage on the side of OG with a 9,000 goal lead. A triple kill once again for the side of Dao Dao. This time looking for Leffy. He is so low. There's no way he survived this, right? He will get that save for the moment. But for now, they just push him back. Leffy, the final victim, as Moon tries to put up a defense with his life for the cause, but it's not enough for this moment. OG looking so strong and undefeatable at this point. They get that duel to the death onto the side of Kirka. Kirka gives his life, but OG still in dominant fashion.
Absolutely. We were mentioning in drafted that they drafted go ahead and lock down one person, oftentimes on, but this game is not really as focused on, right? It's more about Keke and Dao Dao and how strong they are able to go ahead and anchor these fights. We saw Dao Dao get a triple kill, almost quadra kill last fight, and at this point in the game, he is almost invincible here as he heals up and executes the members of 9ZG.
Yep, they will give it another life in the form of Muchin here. A little bit greedy coming from OG, but is that the start of a potential comeback? Because they forced the flash flash from Wen. He will make it out. The arrow does land. This time it hits on the lefty. But OG, no, not really a lot of punishment laid down by 90 Glow, but they cannot catch a break.
Yeah, it's really rough. They're down almost 10,000 gold now. OG knows if they just go ahead and play it slow, they are going to grind out their opponents here. We see enhanced objectives come up now. As Zhang Fei trying to get a little bit of positioning here, knows he can't really catch any members of the side of OG, but they do potentially catch Keke here as he gets dropped really low with duel to death. He gets away on Brown Alvarez, gets onto 2, but there's just too many stats on the side of OG. Look at that. 9ZG, they're landing most of their abilities, most of their combos, but they're all individually up 1 or 2 levels and 2,000 gold. They're just stat checking the side of 9ZG.
Yeah, you're looking fine when you are ahead by 9. That is the motto on the side of OG here as they look to break the hearts and the spirits of 9G Global. Pushing back into the crystal here, the minions are going to be available when RJ tries to set up on the back of OG, but it's all for naught because he will be taken down, executed a legendary performance by Dao, and nothing short as Kirka gets the truth mantra, takes rid and gets rid of Sick as they end the crystal at the same time. OG looking so strong in game number 1.
Very, very dominant game 1 coming out from OG here. Dao actually sat back up, so that's how you know they were in trouble there, for sure. But here's a look at the side of OG. Everyone, you know, business as usual for them, right? Ending the game in about 12 minutes. So like, yeah, you know, maybe 10 seconds over our average there. But great game there. It just goes ahead and show once they get a lead what they're able to do with it. We're now seeing the team, they kind of have the first like 3 minutes formula it out, right? Like you kind of know where everyone's going to go, and you don't really get that behind in the first 3 minutes or so. But once that first tyrant comes out, how you go ahead and maneuver around the map is going to be very important. And it just shows, even in the LMs versus TM series, once you lose that objective, it's cascading, right? They lost that tyrant, and immediately they lost that red. And then since they're trying to fight for both of them, they're losing the fights here. They lost that tier 1, and then since they're trying to defend that one, they lose the tier 1 into the tier 2. And before